A community member came and brought my attention to some issues here in the Catholic cemetery last week. A lot of issues, I guess, are as the footage shows, mounds of dirt, actual piles pretty high, pretty deep. I guess it's from when the Papins are working in the cemetery, digging a grave or digging up footing for a monument. The excess dirt is then placed along the fence line of the people who live in this neighborhood, and there's a lot of garbage, a lot of debris, leftover funeral flowers that were never cleaned up. In the footage you'll see some headstones, old headstones that were replaced with newer ones, but then they're just left piled up on the mounds of dirt. And it's not right. It's this should be a place that people are proud of. People, to come in here. I mean, it's a place of sadness, the graveyard, but it also should be a place of very much respect. And the people who are buried here, I think everyone from Kahnawake, it's a good assumption to make that we all have at least one family member in our family tree buried here. So I think more focus needs to be put on the issue of the cemetery. We see ruts running across people's graves. I've even heard stories that new monuments are being removed from their footing so a Papin can drive and get to an area that is pretty dense with graves. And I don't think that should be allowed. People are here, they're resting. Monuments cost a small fortune, and I don't think it's up to a person driving a tractor to make a decision to move somebody else's family's headstone. So to me, that's clearly inappropriate and it's unacceptable. So I'm hoping by doing this little feature on KTV that people would be a little bit more mindful of what they do in the cemetery and show a little bit more respect. The bottom line is, we have a small core group of men that are routinely in here to clean up. They work basically on, they volunteer their time, but gas being what it is today, the riding lawnmowers cost money, so they are looking for funds. So if you can't necessarily come to the cemetery to help out cutting grass or bring your whippersnipper and cutting, maybe you can donate some dollars to the fund, the cleanup fund. You can easily stop at the Catholic Church and speak with Gayla Wimet. She'll give you a receipt for your donation and take your name and your post office box number. And they, normally they give you a little thank you card in appreciation for your donation. Your donation, whatever it could be, $10, $50, a couple of $100, whatever you have extra, it's going to go to a worthy cause. Especially if you have somebody buried here, I'm sure everybody wants to see this place, upkept and not turned into a place that's very disrespectful. So that's the whole reason for doing what we're doing here today, is just to let the people know the issues, and hopefully people will change their thinking and think twice before they do something in here.